Alright, y'all, so something very interesting happened last night. I happened to be on social media, surfing like I always do, looking for the newest hot topics, the trends or whatever, because, this is what I do, man. I make videos, and I always want to find something interesting to talk about. And it's funny that somebody was in my comments one time when I made a video dissing Brandon Tatum, and they was like, "You're just doing this for views." Yeah. Why the fuck else am I making YouTube videos? I'm just supposed to put a video out there and be like, "Man, nobody watch it." Fucking idiot. So anyways, as I'm happy to be on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Now, anybody that follows my channel know I don't fuck with the Hodgetwins or any of these other clowns or whatever, but they pop up on my news feed, against my will. But I just happened to see one of their videos and it said their thoughts on the Breonna Taylor case. So almost like a bad wreck, you can't help but watch it, you know what I'm saying? So I tune in to see the crazy and stupid shit that these guys are going to say. And to my surprise, I was very shocked. The Hodgetwins was actually talking with some sense. Like, I'm sitting there, I'm waiting to get mad now, I'm red, so my face is starting to turn red and shit. And I'm expecting for them to really do what they do. And their followers, their minions, their groupies, "That's right, Hodgetwins, make America great. That's right. Breonna Taylor was a criminal. She deserves everything she got." They did something interesting. They actually presented real facts based off of common sense. Something that conservatives pride themselves on, having common sense. Not going off of emotions or whatever, but facts, evidence, and common sense. Using common sense, the Hodgetwins actually broke the shit down and presented actual facts as compared to Brandon Tatum, where his groupies come after me every day, man. So I'm used to it. His minions, his followers, they're constantly coming at me, calling me a racist and unpatriotic and all that shit. But I just happened to see one of his live feeds yesterday too, like on YouTube. I don't go looking for his shit; it just pops up. He had a live stream yesterday with last night with ABL, who looks like Snowflake from the movie Glory, if you've seen that. And him and ABL are talking about the Breonna Taylor case, and they're trying to sound so smart, and they're trying to present all these documents and shit that Breonna Taylor was actually a criminal. When the bottom line is, Breonna Taylor has never been arrested, all right? And the boyfriend that she was staying with has never been arrested, and he was a legal gun owner. And they lived in the hood. And the warrant that was issued was for the ex-boyfriend who was a drug dealer who was, I guess, trying to run drugs through the house or whatever. But when the cops came, there was no drugs in the house. There was nothing in there but a legal firearm and a dead Breonna Taylor. That's it. The cops claimed that they knocked and they announced themselves. But like the twins said, if it was a no-knock warrant, why are you presenting yourself? The boyfriend said that there was somebody banging on the door very hard, and they would never announce themselves. So, of course, trying to defend his home like conservatives do, they're all about, right to bear arms, to protect your home, protect your family. That's what this man did. And Breonna Taylor went in the hallway, and he had the gun pointed, and when they busted in the house, he shot an officer, and they killed her. So, with that being said, okay, so the Hodgetwins broke it down, and it actually made sense. It told the truth. And I even saw a different look in their eye where they were actually not trying to coon, not trying to tap dance and jazz hands, but they were actually speaking some actual truth about what happened. See, a lot of these clowns from the right like to use the so-called facts and evidence and bash anybody and say that they're a criminal and they were a thug and all this and that. Brandon Tatum is now all of a sudden a detective where he will go out of his way to find all kind of documents and phone conversations. And this dude is straight up trying to be Magnum PI. It really wants to make a hard point that, yes, Breonna Taylor was a criminal. How, bruh? She's never been arrested. How is she a criminal? There was no drugs in that house. All right. So what I found interesting also, when the Hodgetwins broke it down, I said, okay, these niggas finally talking with some sense. And I go in the comments. In the comments, people were mad. no, 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 Brianna was a criminal. No, no, he was a thug and he shot a cop. Twins are twins. I like y'all, but y'all wrong for this one. First thing popped in my head is I said, I hope you don't get Amazing Lucas. And, because Amazing Lucas, same thing. Amazing Lucas used to talk that clown talk. But then, I don't know if he had an epiphany or what, but he actually started telling the truth. And his followers crucified him. And they all went to Tatum because Tatum says what these right-wing motherfuckers want to hear. He says what they want to hear. And he gives it to them. And he gives it to them hard. He gives it to them rough. Tatum puts extra frosting on that shit. You know what I'm saying? He really goes, this dude is like, he's the worst I've ever seen. Jericho Green too, man, they're all terrible. But the comments, they were going after the Twins. So now I'm thinking, are the Twins going to be like, shit, okay, let's go back to our routine and do what we were doing so we can please these people because they have millions of followers. See, I don't have millions of followers. I'm not even making money off of this, so I say what the fuck I want to say. But the Twins got too much riding on this. They're a brand, and their core audience are Trump supporters who support the blue no matter what. No matter what. And what they said last night goes against everything that the right stands for. So either they're going to straighten up and be like, all right, y'all, just to clarify what we said, or they're going to be like, well, fuck it, I'm sticking to my guns, and if you want to leave, leave, bounce. A lot of people left Lucas, but you know what? Lucas seems more free. Lucas seems more peaceful now with the content that he puts out. You know what I mean? He doesn't have the pressure to talk clown talk, as he likes to say. He doesn't have that pressure to talk that clown talk. He actually talks with some sense. The Hodgetwins, for the first time in a long time, talk with some damn sense. And people got mad at them. They got pissed. They were pissed off. Bottom line is, y'all, a woman is dead. An unarmed black woman with no drugs in the house, no arrest records. Tatum has all these documents. Tatum tries to sound so smart, but he's really a fucking idiot. I mean, it's you can be book smart and use a lot of big fucking words and be an idiot because you have no common sense. Tatum has no common sense. Tatum is a clown, and he even wrote a check for the officer that got shot, who's still alive. And he encouraged all of his followers to do the same, to donate to this man because he supports the blue that much. Damn the fact that Breonna Taylor's dead, but let's support this officer who was shot that bust up in there and didn't announce themselves. Now, the officers say that they announced themselves, and the boyfriend said that they didn't. But like the Hodgetwins says, where's the body cam footage, bro? Where's the body cam footage? And why is it all of a sudden, why is it that when this first happened, it was on the hush? Shh, nobody said nothing about it until the power of social media brought it back up again. Now they were forced to deal with it. So if Breonna Taylor was so guilty, why wasn't this shit out there in the beginning? Tatum is a clown. Listen, his people come after me all of the time, but I don't give a fuck because it is what it is. He's a disgrace to the black race. His mama should have swallowed him, or his daddy should have pulled out. He's a disgrace. And sit there and talking about black issues, black social issues that has nothing to do with you. Dude, you are a former cop, wannabe detective, and you're married to a white woman. Now, don't get me wrong, y'all. You love who you want to love. You can marry whatever race you want to marry. But don't sit there and tell me about how to conduct myself as a black man and how black women should conduct themselves, how black people should conduct themselves. And you're married to a white woman. You know nothing about our culture, man. You know about police culture, the blue culture. And that's where your followers are. Cool. That's your niche. But don't sit there and act like you care about the black community and you don't, nigga. If it was up to you, we all be gone. Except for the ones that talk like you. But yeah, y'all, that's why I made this video. Because I just thought it was very interesting that the Hodgetwins actually, spoke with sense and sounded more intelligent than Tatum and all his so-called technical bullshit evidence and documents. ABL's another one. I can't stand ABL. He looks like a burnt fucking rib with glasses. You know what I'm saying? Snowflake ass nigga. Yeah, so y'all, well, what's y'all thoughts on this whole thing, man? You know, once again, rest in peace to Breonna Taylor, and, you know, condolences to the family. I mean, yeah, they got a $12 million lawsuit, man, but, you know, you can't put a price tag on somebody's life, you know what I mean? And if Breonna Taylor was so guilty, then why the hell are they paying the family $12 million? And it's funny that the cop that did get charged was charged with shooting at the neighbor's wall. So I guess hashtag now all walls matter. You know, a wall, an inanimate object, got more justice than this beautiful black woman who had a whole life ahead of her. And to sit there and judge her and call her a criminal and not even know her, and she's never even been arrested, and you label her as a criminal. How fucking dare you? To anybody who follows Tatum in that bullshit and even agrees with that. Even the people in the comments last night, they made my stomach turn, y'all. They are disgusting. There are some disgusting fucking people. But they say that shit when it doesn't happen to them. See, it's always easy to label somebody something when it hasn't happened to you. Let it be one of your family members, or let it be you caught up in some bullshit that you really know nothing about, and something happens to you. And how would you feel if, yeah, that person was a thug, they got what they deserved? But yeah, y'all, look, I still don't get it twisted. I still don't fuck with the twins. I still don't fuck with the Hodgetwins. I know tomorrow they're gonna come out with some video talking about black people again. But just for one moment, y'all, they actually made sense. So y'all, comment freely below. If you like and dig the content, hit that like and subscribe. Notification bell in the corner. This is Rashad G signing out. See you in the next video.